I want to tell you something. I want to tell you one thing. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. Nobody would ever, in the wildest dreams, would somebody expect these things to be happening. But it's happening. So we can see the world is changing, and it's changing in the way some people just don't like. And for some people, this will be the funniest 1 year. Let's hope funniest 1 year, because watching guys from the business, watching guys from the big industries, big corporation, crying in TV about compensations, about how the things are going to be bad. Well, it's not so funny. I mean, I'm just having some fun because it is funny to see these motherfuckers, a little bit down. But it's not like something that we can be like just happy. We also have to do something. We also have to. Also, you should probably do something. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. You can take some advice. You can just really do whatever you want. It's a time of change. You can start a new thing. You can start a new business. You can learn something new. It's up to you. But also, you can pay back your some unsolved situation from the past. It's a good time for that right now, because nobody knows how exactly will the situation be in 1 year. Okay, so this is gonna be something very interesting. Not in 2 months, not in 3 months, not in 4 months, but in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years. People still don't get it. People still don't get it. They just think that with this protection, everything will be okay. They will just wash their hands. Listen, this is not the point. You can see, you can just put the virus a little bit down without significant cure. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter in this global economics. It doesn't matter if China in some province has managed to keep new cases on some level. It absolutely doesn't matter. If they slow in Europe, it doesn't matter. It does matter, in fact. Okay, they will have enough ventilations, enough cures. But in economics, I will talk about economic point of this thing, not the health point. If you want the health, you should bring some good medicine. I mean, use Ayurvedas, buy good quality herbs for natural healing and protection. That's something, it works for 5,000 years, it will work also right now. You can use whatever you want. You can be really prepared. This is like something that has 65% and is fully bio, and you should really have some more bottles like this to be ready. This is the way to go. I don't mean really just for disinfection. I mean, this is the quality, and this will always have price. You will be able to probably to swap these things on some swap places, which will be very popular soon for the smaller farmers and stuff like this. I don't want to talk about these things because everybody can imagine how to how to survive in such environment. But I just want to tell you one thing: how the bad things can turn into good things. For example, in my case, I had some problems with getting some approval from officials at one local office. They were corrupted. I mean, their time will come. I'm not going to tell any names or something like that, but right now I'm thinking about bringing them some flowers, because they saved me saved me a lot of money. It's funny. It's like this is the life, and nobody could probably imagine this situation will happen. So this is one thing. Maybe I can post something funny about these guys. I was filming them in their offices. They were going mad, absolutely mad. I have the ability to make people go mad, bonkers, jealous, and I like it. I fucking like it, and it's like, well, I could talk like hours about these things. And I was also thinking about it, like where did I how did I get this ability to make so many people jealous and angry. And sometimes, but I was thinking about it, and I get to the point. I don't want to talk about myself so long, but there were another guys in a history. I'm not sure if I can compare to them, but for example, there were also like half gods or gods, like Shiva, Jesus. You know these guys. I just want to talk about these two guys, for example. It's good company for me to talk about. So yeah, Jesus, everybody knows him. He was a very good guy, had a lot of followers, and also Shiva. But what is it about these two guys that connects them? They were fighting evil, and also Jesus. He wasn't just praising all the time and be good, He just went to the places and he taught to the people how the things really are, which wasn't always very nice. And Shiva, he was destroyer. Yeah, so he was like really fighting hard fights. That's the facts. We can talk about them. We can consider them this, consider them that. We can make a debate, but these are facts. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about this. Just facts. It's good to in this situation that will come for you. It's good to make some fight. You should try. First of all, you should try fighting some evil. Right now, you have all the time. You have all the possibilities. You have all the technical things you can use. I'm not encouraging you for any things that is not in law. No, I'm not. But you should consider if somebody has done something bad to you. You have basically the moral or ethical duty to act, you know. So maybe you've been afraid because of the situation, you've been afraid of so many things. But right now the system is going down. For those of you who still don't understand, it's funny. It will be so fucking funny to watching the system go down. So fucking funny. And I'm not saying it will be all good and these things, but watching some people really getting it, it's like it's just better than in the movies or in theaters or this stuff. So it's up to you. You can choose. You can go back to your high school times and make some good old revenge. You can do whatever you want. But just think about it in this way. In 2 years, maybe it won't be that easy. All right. So you never know. What's my predictions? My predictions are that I just used some facts. Okay, so I see the virus, what it's doing, how is it spreading, how the mutation, what will they do, it's what kind of virus it is. If you don't know this stuff, you better start reading it and learning what kind of virus you are fighting. All right. So don't be naive in this thing. If you are trusting politicians, maybe it's time to stop with that. Maybe a little bit. Just think for yourself. Just try it. Maybe you will need it in 2 years or so. There were in the history somebody very clever. I don't know his name, but he was very clever. Said if you don't give basically don't allow people to have free meals, you will have a revolution. So this is going to happen, and it's going to be so much fun. What do you think? What is going the crisis do with the prices of flats, of houses, of cars? Just think about it for yourself. All right, think about it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you why should I do what you. It's not my job, basically, to tell the prices. But you can imagine for yourself. And what can you do? I wish you just have a good time. Don't take it so serious. You can be serious. You can wash your hand. You can be paranoid. You can do whatever you want. You can basically just report it on Facebook. I'm having so much fun reading all these comments that are people doing. Don't stop with this. Even if the time will come, please don't stop. It's hilarious. And also watching politicians. I mean, guys, seriously, I don't know if there was so much fun on television, watching television. For me, like 5 years or 2 years ago, watching television was like pretty boring, wasn't it? I don't know. What can you watch? Some movies, the same thing again and again. Okay. But now, in the new situation, what will we do? There are some presidents that want this, they want that, they want to save country. Donald want to print like 6,000 billions, 6,000 milliards in English. It's billions probably. So it's bad money. Basically, it's not good money. So they just think that they can save the system. And watching these guys in our country, we also have very clever politicians. And watching these clever guys trying to save the system that I don't believe that you ever liked. Maybe you just accepted or tolerated. Maybe you were good in the system. You make some money. But I don't really think that you have ever deeply respect this system or something. Maybe you have. I don't know. But I don't know what are the people crying for. That it wasn't that good. There were corrupted people everywhere. There was so much bullshit, and these things are. I can see these things are step by step going down, and those people that thought that they have power in eyes of the common people, they look very weak now. Yeah. So okay, I will tell you good thing. There's a new study, positive thing. New study. This is all positive thing, but the classical positive thing. Okay. So the cure they found in a couple of days ago. There was a study, scientific study, and they found out, for example, the bean. The bean. Have some chemicals inside, phytochemicals, and it's very this chemical is very good in in undocking and unbinding the virus, SARS-2 COVID, and it's basically that means that you can extract these phytochemicals and make a cure from them. Because they are working, the chemistry is working, and they tested it. Also amalaki, amalaki, I have like half kilo of amalaki, so it's not gonna be that bad, but just think about stuff. This is the virus between animals and humans. Yeah. So it's not a normal human virus, and it's just reminding us that we are animals. All right, we are animals. So it's a reminder, maybe a little bit. Maybe reminder. It doesn't matter if it's artificial. If it's from Chinese, it's from Wushan. All right, they were really collecting bats, and they were doing these experiments there. All right, also Americans could do it. CIA is looks like that, but doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This thing absolutely doesn't matter. It's gonna be economical, and if this virus can do it, the mutation of this virus. Or another virus can do this, or even the same virus, because you cannot. You can. What will happen? For example, for the car makers or stuff like this, they will find out after some time that they will have to have this employees for working for 1 month on one place, not going home for families, just stay there. They'll be tested all the time, no contact with others. Okay, it will work. So the price of the cars will go up, alright? And people will lose some jobs. They won't have money for basic things, and this is something that people still don't get. That this is the bigger problem. It's not like about if you lose 40% comparing to the March. You'll have some another compensation if you lose 30%. This is not gonna be enough for a longer time. because it's not like you don't, you just it's not the time to be like a good ruler in the stuff like he deserves this more, he deserves it. This is not the problem. Problem is if those people who don't deserve any money, they won't have any money, so they will do crime. Yeah, so you will have to deal with this. They will be hungry, you know. So you will have to deal with these people. Maybe if somebody think that they will just shoot those people down, or they will get some countries they are getting already some food stamps and things like this during the war, which is showing that they are realizing that this is gonna be a really big problem. So this, I don't like to make fun from the common people, but it's up to them also to change their minds and just change the fucking society. Yeah, or the virus will change you. You can choose. Either you will adapt or you will not adapt. So it's up to you. You can choose whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, guys. Is this what I wanted to tell you? I'm not sure. I just want to tell you something. So I will take my camera and I will film that officer that was like asking from me the money, you know, corrupted official, but actually he saved me some so much money. So I don't know what to do with him.